Shalom, back with part 3, the rain cometh, talking about the ICBMs coming down upon Esau. All right, that's what the Lord is going to rain upon him. Let's continue here. I just finished reading Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, right? Death, mourning, famine, and she shall utterly be burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judgeth her. Let's jump down here, all right? All right, standing afar off, all right, for fear of a torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. See that? All it's going to take the Lord is 1 hour to destroy this place. See? Down here, Revelation 18:17, for in 1 hour so great as riches is come to naught. So all the wealth that they collected, all right, and we know how they got most of it, okay? Everybody knows that. It wasn't through righteousness, okay? And shall come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many that trade by sea stood afar off. Let's jump down to verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye apostles, ye holy apostles and prophets, those of us that dwell in the courts of the Most High, basically, that's what it's saying. For the Most High have avenged you on her. This is what's getting ready to happen, all right? And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone. The millstone represents an ICBM, that thermonuclear fire, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon, talking about America, Babylon the Great, all right, known as Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of harlots, abominations of the earth, all right, be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. So you see, she's going out violently, just like she came in, all right? See, and down here in verse 24, and in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, who are the Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And of course, we have our brothers and sisters scattered throughout the four corners of the earth as well, all right? And all that was slain upon the earth. See that? The crimes against humanity, not just against the Israelites. All right, give me a minute. So I've given you some precepts here, all right, to verse 9, that these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. As you can see, America is going to be destroyed in 1 hour, all right? And they shall come upon thee in perfection. What shall come upon them in perfection? The ICBMs, those missiles. And remember that the Lord is a consuming fire. He's going to be among those missiles, all right? The Most High, okay? Yahweh, all right? He's going to be guiding those missiles. So it tells you here that they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. You see that? And if you go back here, all right, to Revelations 18, just above it, what does it say here? For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. See that? All right. All right, let's move on. Give me a minute. All right, this is Isaiah 47:10 in the blue letter, because I want to go to a word. All right. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Okay. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom, that's a word we're going to go into, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, if have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, which means his mind, because heart in Hebrew is lav, which means mind, I am none else beside me. In other words, he thinks of himself as God. So let's go into this word here, wisdom, all right, to show you what his wisdom lies, okay? Now, we know that, you know, he's a deceiver, all right? So part of his strongholds is deceptions and lies. But his true blessing is the sword, all right? Wisdom right here.
Strong's H2451. Chokhmah. Chokhmah.
See what it says here? Wisdom, see? A, skill in war. See that? That's his blessing. That's Esau's blessing. wisdom, prudence in religious affairs, right? To give you, the deceptions and lies. He's wise enough to do that, to have you not come into your power, to give you false names, false idols of worship, all right? Because he's a heathen, as are the other nations, okay? He's not the people of the Lord. He's not the children of the promise. Is he the elder brother of Jacob? Yes. And what does it say in the prophecy? The elder shall serve the younger. So he's going into slavery. He has to serve the Israelites, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And he's going to do that for 1,000+ years before he's exterminated. Obadiah 1:18. Go read it for yourself. All right. So, but yet he's not the children of the promise. He may come out of Isaac, but Isaac, for those of us that are in this truth, we know that that was one of the many reincarnations of Yahushua. And that Yahushua, who put him in the power seat, gave him the blessing of the sword. It's also Yahushua is going to take him out of power. All right? Okay, so you people, anybody who's not in this truth, they don't know that. They can't see that. They don't understand that. All right, but the scriptures completely make that clear. All right, because prophecy brings clarity. All right, give me a minute. This is Psalms 137. All right, 7-9. Remember, O Lord, Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, right? The fall of Jerusalem, who said, raise it. That means burn it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, talking about the Edomites, okay, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Now, what do you see here, people? That's interesting. The daughter of Babylon and Edom, interchangeable. You understand? Talking about the same people, the same nation. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. So the Lord has not forgotten any of this. All right. If we go to the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, all right, under Edom, all right, what does it tell us? Give me a minute. All right, I have the Zondervan Bible Dictionary in my hand under Edom. And what does it say here? It says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as a scene of great future judgments. Most notably, see Isaiah 34:5-6, Isaiah 63:1. We're about to go over there, people. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given the promise of mercy from the Most High. All right? And what does it say in James 2:13? Let's go over there first to James 2:13, all right? Let's go over there first. Give me a minute. For he shall have judgment without mercy. See that? Esau. He hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. There you go. All right. He gave no quarter, he'll receive no quarter. All right. Yeah, proof of that right here. Give me a minute. We're going to go to Amos 1:11. What does it say here? It does say the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. So you see, he's not getting off the hook. Just like you read in Nahum, all right, the 1st chapter, verse 2 and 3, the Lord shall not at all acquit the wicked. All right, Esau, Edom. Okay, so I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother. Who's his brother? Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. He pursued his brother with the sword, right? His blessing, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. Perpetually means everlasting, forever, never ending, right? He's still killing you, right? He's still ensnaring you and killing you, all right? He does it covertly, but he's still doing it. Whether he's shooting you out in the streets in cold blood, all right, without a weapon, all right? He's still killing you, all right? Covertly, all right? And he kept his wrath forever. There you go. All right, give me a minute. Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation, which means righteous anger of the Lord Yahweh, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them, and he have delivered them to the slaughter. This is what's getting ready to happen. All right, go back to Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning, before the foundation of the world, before the world began. All right, it was already prophesied. We are living predestined lives, people. It's all right, so wake up, okay? Because it's time to wake up. Verse 3, their slain shall be cast out, their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood. What's that from? The ICBMs, that thermonuclear fire, plus the concentrated laser fire of the chariots. All right? And all the host of heaven, right? Host meaning armies, all right, of heaven, talking about the angels, shall be dissolved, and the angels shall be rolled together. Well, this is talking about what will be rolled as a scroll are the ICBMs, all right? But the host, meaning the armies, shall be dissolved, all right? Because they're going to be down here, all the armies, they're going to be down here fighting, all right? And all their host, see, all their army, because that's what host means, people. That's talking about armies, okay? And in the case of the Most High, when you read the Lord of hosts, it's talking about his angels, all right? His armies, the armies of angels, all right? So here he's talking about in their hosts, the armies of the nations shall fall down as a leaf off the vine, as falling fig from a fig tree. Verse 5, for my sword, right, which is that thermonuclear fire from the ICBMs plus the concentrated laser fire of the chariot, shall be bathed in heaven, right? And remember the missiles, they go up into the atmosphere before they come down, all right? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek translation for Edom. Okay, you people can look that up on your own, all right? And upon the people of my curse to judgment. So you see the Edomites, the white man, who's not white but red, he started to call himself white in 1681, putting it into law. They are the people cursed to the Lord's judgment. And he can't change that, all right? He cannot change or alter or stop prophecy. The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made with the fat and fatness and the blood of lambs, goats, and the fat of kidneys and rams. See, for the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice and bounty, that's code for America, Babylon the Great, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Again, code America, Babylon the Great, because it's talking about Edom. All right? And this is the cash cow for them. All right? Verse 8, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of his recompense for the controversy of Zion. Zion is talking about you Israelites. It's interchangeable also with the word Jerusalem. All right? So it's talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans for the controversy of what Esau has done to us. Okay? And again, not just to us, right? But to his son, right? They crucified him, right? Over 2,000 years ago. You understand? It's for, they have to pay for all their crimes that they've done on this earth. All right? And they're going to pay, as you well see. All right, give me a minute. All right, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with part 4. Shalom.